Alright guys, before we get into the video, I'm going to talk to you yet again about futtrading.co.uk. Thank you to everyone that continues to subscribe and support our content. It means the world to us. You guys know we work very hard on the website. You make a lot of coins, but without you guys, we don't have a website. So thank you very much for that. We're working on another big giveaway this month, and hopefully we'll have details of that in the coming days for you guys. But just so you know, £10 a month gets you access to Tier 1 perks, which is buying and selling prices for icons, specials and silvers, as well as Thursday flips. They bang all the time, a lot of coins to be made. And with Tier 2, you get all the Tier 1, plus Chem Style filters, plus live filters, and we're adding UCL cards to that as well. PC prices have now been added, and we continue to add more PC features in the coming days and weeks. So make sure you check out futtrading.co.uk. You'll make millions as simplistically as anything. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe down below. And make sure you turn your notifications on so you never miss an upload. You get 3 a day on this channel. The morning is League SBC Methods of Glory. Me teaching you guys how to craft players and packs so you do not need to use FIFA points to be able to enjoy this game. As I say, no FOMO for the promos. Basically, it's a really simplistic method, and it's a grind. It is hard work. Once you get it going, it becomes easier, and it allows you to engage in promotions and things like What If without having to spend your own hard-earned money on the game. The midnight content is very similar to that. It's going to be stuff like my thoughts on the games, picks, packs, all that stuff, again, without using FIFA points, showing you guys how you can craft stuff or how you can make coins. And the 515 content, this video is usually always a trading video. At the moment, it's us trading from 1k to Bruno Team of the Year. We've already done it to Eusebio, but this video is going to have a little bit about what we've done, but this isn't really one of the episodes. You'll see the effects of what I've done in the next episode. But really, I wanted to go over how you make coins tonight and give you guys as much tips as I possibly can about how you go make coins. Don't forget to check out futtrading.co.uk. Massive giveaway next month for that. We've already announced it. We're going to be giving away an Xbox Series S or a PS5 digital to one of you guys that are subscribed, so make sure you check it out. But first thing to talk about is what we've been doing on the game for the last 24 hours. So the 1 million coins you see there is not the Bruno Fernandes money, nor is obviously the Eusebio. If you're running why I've listed Eusebio, I don't like him. I don't think he's worth the coins. I don't think he's that good. It doesn't feel like it did last year. And for 5 million coins, I think I can improve my team across multiple places than just Eusebio. So he is going. But what I have gone and done with all the money we've built up so far is I bought into Team of the Week's 84 rated and below at 21,000 coins and below, and some 82s. Now, I went over the 82s yesterday, but I'll briefly go over it again now. Essentially, 82s crash in price because we get quite big supply during lightning rounds or promo packs at 6 PM. Now, they dropped very heavily yesterday, and there's a chance they drop more today. It will all depend on the 6 PM content. If at 6 PM we get a daily SBC or a player SBC that these guys can go into, they'll rise, okay? So I've been buying these cards at different prices. The link for that video will be down below for you guys to check it out if you want to see that after this one. But 82s are a very good play. If you're wondering what to buy them for, the video down below tells you, and Footbin will tell you, look for their lowest point in the last month, and that's what you want to be paying, basically. But if we don't get anything tonight for these guys go into, they'll drop even further, and there's even more profit to be made. So go ahead, buy them, they're easy. But the Team of the Weeks is something you can again do tonight. At the moment, the cheapest Team of the Weeks that are 84 rated on the game are Eunice, Depaul, and Michael Keane pretty much. All the current 84 rated are cheap. You cannot go wrong buying these cards at 21k and below because they are the cheapest ones on the market. So the moment an SBC comes out that's relatively sought after and requires Team of the Weeks, these guys will bounce. Every time it's happened this year, they've gone up by between 5 to 8,000 coins. So depending on how many you buy, you can make a lot of coins very quickly from them. And so it is a play tonight for you guys again. Eunice is at like 20, 21k maximum. Depaul's a little bit higher, so are Keane, but again, just buy them underneath what they're selling for currently. It's a very easy play. At a high tier, we're going to talk about low tier in a second as well, but at a high tier budget, I would be looking to play with these cards. Now, you guys know yesterday, I bought Mbabu, and I paid 313 for him. He's currently up at 460 odd K, a bit higher than that now, because Wolfsburg are winning. So I sold mine at 455 or something like that, which I was happy to do. I don't mind buying him back in a little while if I've got to pay an extra 20k on him, because I've made 100 and something K profit on the one that I bought. So I'm not too stressed about that. The reason being, Wolfsburg are currently playing and they're 59 minutes in, and they're 1-0 up. If they keep a clean sheet, Mbabu gets an upgrade. And so I'll buy him back if they do get the upgrade, because that's my right back to the end of the game done, basically. I ain't got to worry about that. He's sorted. He's perfect. So I'm keeping an eye on him. But some of these cards, I think, have had their prices factored in. The fact they're probably going to get an upgrade. So Kante, for example, was at 2.2 this morning. He is now, last time I checked, well over 2.4, but I might be wrong. He might have dropped off a little bit. No, he's over 2.4 million now. And I think people that are buying him are factoring the fact that he's most likely, he's going to probably get an upgrade. Chelsea are probably going to keep a clean sheet at some point, and so that's the price. But in other ones, I don't think they've done that. So the first one to look at is this Yuri Bacic. I think that's Bacic. I think that's how you pronounce it. He's down at like 130, maybe even lower than that now. He's bang on 130. And this is a very good left back. A very, very good left back. And with an upgrade, he's only going to get better. And I'm looking at cards that are similar to him on the game, and they're more expensive. And he fits perfectly into the 5-3-2 meta. He's got high, medium work rate. So again, for 5-3-2, that's very, very good. His shooting, his finishing isn't great, but he's got good long shots. He's got good dribbling. He's a very good card. A very, very good card. With a strong link into Team of the Ramos as well. I don't think people have factored in the fact that these cards could potentially get an upgrade because they're not playing for Chelsea or something like that. But all he needs is one clean sheet, and that's more than feasible for someone like a sort of Atletico Bilbao team. And so these could be a good play tonight. You now know what they're selling for in the market. You know the supply tonight, what they get down to, and you can try and buy into them and buy them back again. I like these cards a lot in terms of what you can do with them. They're going to be quite fun to play about with, as I'm doing with Mbabu right now. The other one that I really like the look of is Jovic. This card looks infinitely usable as he is right now, and he's only going to get more usable if they score the 5 goals. Now, they scored 1 yesterday, but 180 for this card. Now, it's medium, which I get isn't great, but 4-star, 5-star, good pace without being great, fantastic shooting, decent passing, good dribbling, like good heading, and solid physicals. This is a good card. It's a really, really good card. And if he gets a +2, he gets great pace, great shooting, great dribbling. This card will get into most people's teams, I think. For me, it's a great card. And he's sitting at 170 something right now, and I just think he's a lot better than that. And I think if he gets an upgrade, he booms. So you have a chance to take a risk on that and buy a few of them when the lightning rounds come out. I think maybe Sunday, Monday might be the better play for these, but it's still a viable option without a doubt. So that's that side. So from a medium to high budget, team of the weeks, and I think players like Luka Jovic, I like them a lot. I really, really like them a lot. For a medium to low budget, so let's say you sit with medium to low budget, cards that I like the look of tonight are things like Kyle Walker. Last night I saw him at 33 and lower. Like I think I saw a couple of 32s as well. He's currently sat on Xbox. I mean, even that's a good deal. He's probably gone. He's gone. He's currently sat on Xbox for sort of 39.5 plus, right? Let's skip that. If he gets down tonight, people are going to use this card still for Weekend League. He'll do very, very well. He'll do really well. Now, you've got to think that he might not bounce back quite to 39. He was sat at 45, I think, before Lightning Rounds yesterday. He's down at 39. He got down to 32, 33 yesterday. If he gets down to 30s and below, you can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong. He's relatively meta. He's relatively in demand. If you buy at 30 and below, even with a shadow on him, and you get sort of 36, 37, you're looking at quite a good return per card. Not far off special card prices in terms of returns. I like the look of him. Timo Werner, all those sort of cards. What you want to do right now is just check the price of these cards. Check them with them without a hunter, with them without a shadow, and just see what they're doing. And if they're up at a decent price, in my opinion, that's an opportunity for you to buy. I like it every single time that we get promo supply. It tends to drop them off. But even at a lower end, like Wan-Bissaka, for example, was set up at like 7 or 8k the other day, and now he's dropped off quite significantly. I don't know exactly what he's at the moment, but I mean, he's down at like below 6k now. And the reason I like someone like a Wan-Bissaka is he covers 2 facets. Firstly, he's a relatively usable right back. Not everyone's going to be using a player like Wan-Bissaka yet, but he's relatively usable. So that's the first thing to think about with him. But outside of that, he also covers relatively a fodder sort of play. He's not too far off like a fullback fodder price. It's relatively like simplistic in that sense. The same for Semedo, Porto. Those sort of cards do very, very well because, especially Porto in fact, he is currently, I think, about 3,700 coins. You might be able to get him a little lower than that. He's a bit higher now. Right, so he's now 4,000 coins. He was sat at 3,700 an hour ago, so he's gone up. He got down to 3,000 coins last night. If you bought him at 3,000 coins, you're looking at 800 coins profit a card minimum. Now, he covers 2 facets. Firstly, he's a usable right winger for anyone that just hasn't really got many coins. You've obviously got the La Liga. I think Icon Swap's one. With the Hunter on him, he sells for even more, but he also, again, covers that fodder gap. If you want an 83 rated right wing from La Liga, he's one of the only options you've got. He's a very good player as well. I like Porto for certain. I think he's very, very good. So those sort of cards, good to buy into. General fodder is holding low right now. You guys know that I use Azpilicueta as my marker for that. He's currently selling for 11.5, 11,250. This isn't high for him. He gets as high as 15, 16. So Fodder's a good play. It always is a good play. And the same sort of fodder as usual. Aspilicueta, Tagliafico, Koke, Saul. All those guys do really well. They all do really, really well. So go for that. At a really low budget, your simplistic play, if you don't want a quick flip and coin farm, is rare golds, common golds at discard price. People say to me, should I do that? Why not? There's no risk. You're buying discard price. It doesn't matter. You can lazy list them if you want to and make coins out of them. But we're going to get upgrade packs. We may get them tonight, we may get them Sunday, we may get them Monday, but we will get upgrade packs. And so you can buy into rare golds and non-rare golds at discard price. But when you get them, like let's say you go and buy, I don't know, let's say you buy, off the top of my head, I don't know, Visa. Let's say Visa. You go out and buy a load of Vices, okay? Literal Visa. I don't know what it is at the moment, but I don't think it's very expensive. You can get them literally discard price. You can bid on them and get them discard. So yeah, literally, you can bid on all these cards right now, get them discard. When they rise, do not sell them for what they're selling for. Overlist them, always. So they say you've got 50 Vices. If they're selling for 1,100, list them for 1,400. You'll get lazy buyers that pick them up. And you'll double your coins. It's a really easy way to make coins, but don't just list them for what they're selling for. Always overlist the lazy buyers. Never underestimate a lazy buyer. But right now, you can see these Vices here. They are literally, you can pick them up. Like, has he got a bid on them yet? Like, they've got no bids on them. You can literally go and pick up all of these Vices. Any rare gold will be able to do this right now. And you'll guarantee profit. Because you can lazy list them either way, even if we don't get upgrade packs, which we will. And if we do get upgrade packs, you'll double your coins. It's the easiest investment you can possibly make. But you've got to do it tonight at 6 PM. That's when the market's like completely and utterly all over the place and everyone's just buying random stuff. That's the best time to do it. Once the market settles, you can then start to see which cards do well. Now, I knew Visa because when I went to sell him earlier on from a pack that I opened, I realised he was down at discard and I was like, wow, that's cheap for him. A rare right back German from the Bundesliga. That's cheap. That's not a lot of money at all. But the other side of these as well is daily SBCs that are quite good, these cards are perfect for. Let's say you do buy 50 Vices. If an SBC comes out that requires right back and quite high chem, look at the SBC solutions and he may rise in price. And if he doesn't, come up with an SBC solution where he does rise in price. People might follow your solution and it might make him go up in value. Nothing wrong with that at all. People do it all the time. It's a really, really good play. But they are the best plays for tonight in my opinion. And if you're not doing those, I think you're getting it wrong. I think that's where you've got to put your coins in simplistic, easy methods right now. Stuff that isn't a risk, stuff that's very low risk, and it will come off. You've just got to be patient when you sell. A lot of you guys will ask in this video, and it'll tell me who's actually watched the video, when to sell these cards. You sell them when you're happy with the profit. When the 82s go up in value because they're needed for an SBC, that's when you sell them. The what ifs, you sell them the moment the rise happens today, after the fact that you bought in. You sell them in the rise afterwards once the supply dries up. The rare golds, non-rare golds, you would sell those guys whenever we get the upgrade packs. And the mid-rated fodder, stuff like Walker, the Wan-Bissakas, all those sort of things, you sell them once the supply ends and they go back up in price again. But that's going to be the end of this video. If you are new around here, as always, make sure you subscribe down below. Check out futtrading.co.uk. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.